Hey, I'm Kelvin with ArborXR, and in this video, we're gonna do a quick recap of some of the key features we released over the last year. I'll also show you some of the things we're working on this year, and I'm gonna show you where you can leave suggestions if there are features you'd like to see released in the near future. Let's jump in. So 2022 was a big year for ArborXR. Organizations all over the world started XR pilot projects or scaled up existing deployments. XR is taking off in enterprise and education, and organizations need help remotely managing hardware, content, and the headset experience. We also released a ton of new features that make it easier than ever to manage your fleet of AR and VR devices. Some of the biggest changes we made were to the ArborXR Home Environment. Companies can now add their own custom 360 background images and configure their organization icon to create a more branded experience in the headset. Headset users can also access the Wi-Fi settings menu from the home environment. As well as access Bluetooth and screencasting settings. And while we've given users access to a wider range of settings, we've also given more control over the advanced settings to the admins by allowing them to stay locked without the use of a PIN. Tags were also added to the home environment, making it easy to group and filter devices, apps, and files. And the last thing I do want to highlight is ArborXR Home now supports hand tracking, which will give users more flexibility when interacting with apps. We also have a new redesign of the home environment coming out this quarter. Here's a quick look at what we're anticipating those updates looking like. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the new device setup app we released, which aims to save admins loads of time when they're getting new headsets configured and launched. The first thing you'll notice is we added the ability to provision with a configuration package, which means apps, files, and even Wi-Fi access points will be provisioned during enrollment via USB. The second change is a part of the standard enrollment process, where you can now select the groups you want to connect new headsets to during the setup process. If you'd like to learn more, we do have a video where we go in depth on how you can streamline your process using the device setup app. I'm gonna have a link to that video right down below, so feel free to check that out. Moving right along, the next big feature we rolled out was shared analytics, which is incredibly useful for organizations that share their apps with other ArborXR customers. For example, if you're an app developer and you've shared your app with your client through ArborXR, you'll be able to monitor things like the total number of devices that have the shared app installed, and the number of devices that have the shared app installed per organization. For even more control over the in-headset experience, we also added the ability to remotely launch apps and remotely reboot devices, which means when a user or group of users is in the headset, you can launch apps for them. And the last thing we wanted to cover in this video were the device security features that were added to ArborXR over the last year. ArborXR offers enterprise-grade security and is SOC 2 Type 2 certified. Some of the key features we were excited to launch in 2022 include location tracking, in-VR SSO, remote factory reset, and so much more. We also hired a lot of talented people, and to finish out the year, we met up in Kentucky for an awesome retreat. We ziplined, drove UTVs, and talked about the future. So it was quite a year for us and our customers. If you would like to see what we have on our product roadmap or leave a suggestion, we would love to hear from you. Feel free to see our list of upcoming releases at updates.arborxr.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next one.